Avatar's a special child.
I am not that special.
But you are a child.
I am not that childish either.
You just
Grown
sang
ass
a song
man.
about tinkling on the seat.
Actually, no, that's the thing I see at work. Apparently, people like to go to the bathroom and pee, but not be
Accurate?
nice enough and clean and accurate. Yeah, so it's like I guess the manager made up a rhyme, and it says, "If you sprinkle when you tinkle, please be
Can we
neat
not
and wipe
talk
the
about
seat."
this? Like,
I have
I
seen
don't
one in
know.
a
I think
friend's
this
house.
is a fantastic
there are
start.
topics that we could talk about besides this.
No? I mean, maybe.
Well, if we must.
All right. Hello and welcome to a special live tired stream podcast of the ASG podcast. For those watching live, this is something we just kind of do. You may check out our other podcasts on YouTube, or don't. It's up to you, really. I'm not going to tell you what to do. I am, of course, the host, Storm, and with me is a very large cast because we've been doing our 24/7 Extra Life thing for Boston's Children's Hospital. So we have Pesky,
Hello.
Averdye,
Hello.
Baldy,
Yo!
Scott,
Hi.
Jarlin,
Hello.
and Howl.
Hello.
So yeah, let's start with the normal thing. Be probably a bit shorter than usual, but I got some filler we can do, thanks to a friend of mine. Yeah, we'll start with the usual thing of what have you guys been doing this week, besides what we've been doing today.
A
Well, you
lot
know.
of work.
Work.
A lot of work.
Same. A lot of work as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much just
Meant
work.
in terms
That's pretty much
of
every
gaming,
week.
or
Work.
movies, or whatever.
Dreams of streaming.
It's not been hugely out of the norm, to be honest. Just partly getting stuff ready for this event, figuring out which games are running smoothly. Did actually start playing Gauntlet with my younger brother.
Saw
Oh
that.
my.
How is
We saw that. That was
I've looked at that game occasionally, but I haven't picked it up.
I enjoy it because this Gauntlet game is very much like it's pretty close
Is it like
to
the original ones?
It's closer to the originals than that one Gauntlet game that they made that just was horrid. I forgot the name of that horrid one, but I own it somewhere.
the Gauntlet Legends?
No, that was a good one.
Yeah,
It
because
was
I've
like
played that one.
Gauntlet Seven Sorrows or something like that.
I think I actually have Gauntlet Legends in my closet somewhere with my N64.
Gauntlet Legends is great.
I don't know these games.
You're missing out.
You are.
No. Look, all I need is Siege. All right.
Siege is fun, but
It
I-
was a joke. Jesus.
So
Oh,
I
dude.
mean,
Jokes are funny.
Look, not all jokes are funny. Some are corny.
so is Averdye having a family.
I already. Everyone has
Oh.
a family. What the? That's messed up.
All you need is Siege. Reminds me of.
Sorry, Averdye.
Do you know what the Japanese title of the movie Edge of Tomorrow is?
What?
All you need is kill.
Yeah.
that's a great title name.
I think it's a lot better than Edge of Tomorrow.
Yeah, definitely is.
What have you been up to then? We'll go down the list, I suppose. Pesky.
Not much really. Game wise, it's been. Let's see, what have I been playing? A little bit of Fallout here and there, a little bit of Division, some XCOM 2 with the Long War.
Yes, Long War.
I've kind of taken a break from Dark Souls 3 just because I've been on my computer so much.
Mm-hmm. They announced the new DLC for that.
I
Did
did hear
they?
about that.
Yep, it looks interesting.
Like the Ring City, the Ring to City
Yeah.
or something. It's called.
I have no idea what the lore is going to be about, given Arendelle was so weird.
I've heard people are like guessing it's something to do with Londor.
Wouldn't be
Halls.
surprised, given how much they hype up Londor throughout the course of the game.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
would be cool. I still need to beat the core part of it before I get the DLC.
Yeah.
But That I don't know. I think that's been about it, really, game-wise.
All right.
Oh, and we've been trying to get Soulstorm to work, but that's been
Oh yeah, that's been a
banging our
challenge.
heads against a brick wall.
Yep.
Yeah, we don't speak of the Ultimate Apocalypse mod.
Not right now, at least. All right, Everdie.
Just been playing a lot of RimWorld and XCOM 2.
All right.
That's about it.
Well done.
Yeah,
So proud. Much wow.
both amazing games.
Look, I've
Baldy.
been busy working.
I know.
I said what I was doing. I was the first one.
Oh yeah, Scott.
Moving
Mostly
on.
Overwatch, getting back into Heroes for some reason.
Hey, Heroes is good.
Heroes is pretty cool, yeah.
Heroes is life.
Other than that, trying to get the hell that is Ultimate Apocalypse to work.
Mm-hmm. All right. Jorlin.
Scruffy believes in this company.
Yes.
What have you been playing, buddy?
Mostly Empyrean.
Varian's great.
Other than that, doing a lot of work. And then today, mostly Overwatch.
Overwatch
Or
is
at least,
great too.
when we're not doing...
Other stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Howl.
Most of my time this week's been spent binge watching The Blacklist season 3. Finally got through all
yeah.
of it. I think I watched the last 2 episodes yesterday morning.
I
Did you
could
guess
say
the
why
ending?
does it have to be black, but it's not
I
my business.
had a sort of idea of what was going to happen.
I
I
was very disappointed that I could immediately guess the ending by like the fourth to last episode.
still a certain point where it just became some
Yeah,
mindfuckery.
a little bit. Won't spoil that though.
I'm not going to spoil any of that. But then other than that, it's mostly been interrupted by you telling me to play Arma with you guys and me agreeing.
Oh
Well, I
yeah,
mean, Arma's great.
and Arma.
Look, Arma is
Arma's amazing.
Arma is a lot of fun. I'm not complaining.
make Arma great again.
But it always seems to happen. It's like, okay, maybe I'll do like another episode, and like 5 minutes in, hey Dan, hey, you want to do Arma? Like, just start at this. Fine. I exaggerate. I'm totally
Yes.
fine playing some Arma. It's a lot of fun.
Exaggeration much.
Arma's amazing.
Great game. Good
Mhm.
mods.
I have yet to play with the new mods. So you
One day
guys...
there'll be a Total War Warhammer 40k mod.
We've talked about that. That wouldn't make a whole lot of sense.
Uh,
Unless you played like strictly IG or ow.
It could make sense.
what for Arma?
A
For-
40k,
yeah.
a Warhammer 40k
I mean,
mod.
I mean,
there's
there
that
is
one
that.
that's being worked on.
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
the
I
Imperial
have
Guard
no
versus
idea what the
cultists.
progress on it is, but
They just released the Baneblade.
did they?
Yeah, it's got so many guns as you could imagine. They did not have a flying Baneblade yet. I'm sure that's the first thing I'd make if we played that mod.
That would be amazing.
So there's universes out there that we need to play in Arma.
Yep. And I've been doing pretty much nothing, except the usual RimWorld, tiny bit of Division, and then what we've been playing today, of course. So let's move on then to what we're going to be doing for the next about 50 minutes, maybe 40.
I can't drive.
Really closer to 40 actually. In that I have two things that we're going to do. One is last time when we finished the podcast, I asked for people to send in questions in the YouTube comment section. Nobody did, but a friend of mine gave me a list of about 50-something questions for specific people. In addition, for the people that don't have questions there, I have found a list of 800 random questions. And when it comes time for you, I will roll 8d100 and pick a number here. I ask you this random question.
Is that necessary?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go down the list. I have the questions from my friend are for Pesky, Scott, Rivaldi, Averdine, and Skyjack. However, Skyjack, of course, is not here. So I'm gonna go down the
he don't
friend
count.
list, and then we'll start with the random questions as well. Should I ask like one question of each, or should we just?
I feel like one question of each.
Yeah,
Alright,
we'll
we
do
can
them
come
one
back
at
to
a
it then.
time.
All right. So Pesky, you can go
Oh
first.
boy.
Now, most of the questions for you are not themed like this, but this is the first one. Do you have rough, strong arms with which you cuddle people close?
Just come from your friend or from you.
My friend.
Right?
I swear.
Can
you know,
confirm
I don't
Pesky
believe
does
that.
have the rough arms.
Oh, well, thanks for that.
You would know.
Yes.
Okay. So Scott, there is a very all of your questions have a theme, Scott. And
Does it have to do with being a stunty? If so, screw off.
yes, actually, the first question is, who's your favorite dwarf, Gimli or Thorgrim?
Mmm.
I feel like
Have to
that
go
was actually
Gimli.
a tough question.
You don't want Grudgebearer in his
No,
book
I
of emo
don't.
poetry?
I don't want his book of emo poetry. Sorry.
Okay. Rivaldi, what is a Donner Party?
Oh.
Because apparently nobody knows what that is.
Well, the
So-
actual Donner Party is it's not quite confirmed case of cannibalism that happened during the pioneer days of America, where a group of settlers going west through the Rocky Mountains, it was known as the Donner Party because the main family was the Donner family.
Mm-hmm.
They got stuck in a really bad winter, and when they were rescued, there were like signs that they did eat human flesh to survive.
Interesting.
So when I make reference to throwing a Donner Party, it's basically making reference of throwing a cannibalism themed party.
Okay.
The forest.
Huh. So, I don't want to interrupt real quick, but
That's
I kind of
fine.
want to interrupt. Buddy of mine has apparently been watching my stream, and he just commented in the chat that, speaking as a real-life friend, Pesky has arms for days.
Awesome. There we go. we have people to back it up besides Scott.
Nice.
Yeah, Scott don't
All
count.
right. Everdie.
Yes.
Your questions are pretty much all over the place, from games to personal. First one is, I get conflicting signals. Are you Cuban, Mexican, Spanish, or just normal?
Define normal.
Yeah, please define normal.
I don't have a definition, unfortunately.
Well, obviously, I'm Spanish because that's like half of the options you listed there.
All right. There we go.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
All right, so
Not
now I'm
much needs to be
gonna
said.
roll a little D100 here. 432. All right. Who wants to go first with 432? Who's feeling lucky?
I'll
go.
take it. Oh.
Well, it's for the people who don't have questions. So Drillin
okay.
or Howl.
I guess flip a coin.
Drillin wants it. You'll get the
I
second
said
one.
I'll go.
Could you ever be a living organ donor?
Yes.
Have you?
I have not,
Is that the
but-
question? Have we or who's got the question?
Could you?
I'm
I
confused.
have the
Drillin.
question.
Okay. Sorry.
And no, I have not, but I have had the opportunity to, sort of. I have a very close family friend who is suffering from liver failure, and I was asked if I would be willing to donate a portion of my liver. And I said yes, if we were a match.
All right then. Howl.
Jordan's
Yours
losing
is
parts of
yours is
himself.
706. You ready for this? This is actually
No.
a very good question for you.
But I'm not ready. But go ahead.
If you could replace one body part with a super bionic replacement, what body part would it be?
Oh boy. I've kind of thought about this. There's so many different options.
I would say your brain.
That's painful. That hurts.
Yeah, that's true.
But
Well,
you'd
not
be
for
still
long.
bionic.
Oh, I thought we were friends.
no, I mean, like, because if your brain was bionic, then you'd be essentially immortal.
Howl.
I
But
don't know if it
Bionic
would work
penis.
I
like
mean,
that.
That's not
To
how
go-
immortality works.
to go with a cool
Well, you know.
factor, would either be getting the like the little shade things
The
like
Adam Jensen
has,
shades?
except they would be
Yeah.
they would be aviators instead.
Yeah.
That or like get my vocal cords removed and have a bionic vocal cords so that I could have any
Play
kind of voice I want.
soundboards.
Yeah, be a
So you could
living
sound like Patrick
soundboard
Stewart.
and
I
change
was
my
gonna
voice
say
to
that
whoever
or
I want.
Michael Jackson.
Or you
You
can just
gotta
be a
go with
living
Michael
Vocaloid.
Yeah.
A living what?
Vocaloid.
Or even ventriloquism. I won't
There's
even have to
that
move
too.
my mouth and just like make the sounds. Project them from anywhere.
All right.
That would just be creepy.
It,
It would throw people off. It could be handy.
All right. Pesky again.
Okay.
We're gonna skip this one. I'm going to the next one.
Oh.
All right, fine. Pesky, do you drive a large, manly truck?
No, I do not.
All right, there we go. Scott.
He drives a Prius.
I also do not drive a Prius.
Scott.
Ooh. Insults.
Scott.
Yes.
Do dwarves drink a lot, or is that just a stereotype developed by the racist gnomes?
Damn.
Look.
Considering they do porn, no comment.
All right. Rivaldi, is Rivaldo real? And if so, how many times has he kidnapped you?
yes, he is real. I only remember 5.
Okay.
Wait,
Cool.
what's going
Okay.
on? Wait, what's the story behind this?
Everdie. Everdie, I'm told you were Skyjack before Skyjack was Skyjack. How does it feel to be replaced as Skyjack by Skyjack, dog?
Look,
Wow.
feels amazing,
Fantastic.
That's awesome.
and I would never used to be like Skyjack. I was a little bit better than he was.
Shots fired.
Mm-hmm.
He's
All
not
right.
even
Back
here to
then, I was
defend
better than
himself.
him.
All right, 282. Howl or Drillin?
Go with me again.
Yeah, we'll just go down the list in order.
Do you love or hate roller coasters?
I actually love roller coasters.
Well, that's good. Have you ever been on what roller coaster have you been on?
I have been on the Rockin' Roller Coaster.
I don't know what that is.
Me neither.
It's in Disney World. It is an Aerosmith themed roller coaster.
That sounds amazing.
That sounds
It's
awesome.
in Disney
It is.
World.
It is.
Disney World!
It is
World!
absolutely Disney World.
Just no.
Yes, yes,
Disney
Alright.
it is.
World ever die.
Howl.
Disney World.
Yes.
I don't know what this means. Do you go to car boot sales? What does that mean?
Car boot sales? Google this. Okay, here we go. Car boot sales or boot fairs are a form of market in which private individuals come together to sell household and garden goods. They are popular in the United Kingdom, but they're often referred to as simply car boots. The term refers to the selling of items from a car's boot. I'm guessing is the trunk considering
Oh,
this picture.
there you go. They're popular
Oh,
in the
yeah.
UK.
I'm looking
Yeah,
at pictures. It looks like a flea market.
Considering I had no idea what the heck it was, no, I don't.
I'd say the answer is no.
All right.
I think the closest thing
Pesky.
I've been to one was
Oh.
7 Mile
Yes.
Fair,
Oh yeah.
like once.
Hmm.
I was a kid,
But-
and all I did was buy Pokemon trading cards.
All right,
Ah.
Pesky.
Yes.
What was your favorite part of being in the army?
Let's see.
Shooting the sergeant. I mean, what?
Whoa now.
Hello, watch list.
Hello, watch list
Right.
number 87. Ooh, careful there.
It's a toss up between going to the range and the barracks parties.
Oh, oh. Can we
God.
not?
And there's also the fact that every now and
That
then
was
walking
correct.
back from the chow hall, I would hear somebody like across the street start screaming that they were old Greg.
Oh,
And it was fantastic.
That sounds
that's
about
great.
right.
All right, Scott.
Oh no.
How do dwarf ladders work?
I
Follow up
Yes.
to this is their legs are so small. I don't know how they're able to do it. Is it just is it a normal ladder but with 20 extra steps, or do you have to like get a small escalator going?
Man.
See, I
would say
feel
probably the escalator.
Escalator.
Scotty, you have experience in this matter.
I
Oh, God.
actually don't.
I don't believe you.
I don't care what you believe. Go abuse an airman while I think about this.
You're abusing
Okay.
an. Whoa, what?
Don't worry about it.
You see, I'm
Pictures.
gonna go.
I need proof.
I'm gonna go with the ladder option with 20 extra steps, only because that makes me smile.
Okay. Rivaldi.
Yes.
What do you do for a job? From the sound of it, it sounds like you make movies or TV.
Kind of. I work in animatronics.
There you
Disney World.
Not quite, though. They probably could hire me for some stuff. I do freelance work with animatronics, which, for those who don't know, it's pretty much making advanced puppets. That's where I was actually at the very beginning of this Extra Life event, and why I missed out on a good chunk at the beginning, because I was coming back from being on set 4 hours away.
Look, Vegeta, a sex doll maker.
Whoa, whoa.
Whoa.
All right,
See?
we're still live on air.
Oh well.
Oh,
Yeah.
like
Think of
we
the
said
children,
anything
Scott.
worse
He's
on the other
he's
one.
Oh.
helping build Skynet.
Chill. Okay.
One arm at a time.
Keeping it moving. Averdye. Averdye. Is Averdye okay?
No.
Alright, Averdye.
Averdye is here.
Do you
Gotta
really like
respond.
spiders so much?
No, I fucking hate them.
Okay.
But look, Tarantula
Swear jar.
needs their king. And Averdye, the average guy, got bitten by a tarantula, and now he's the king.
Alright then.
I don't think that's
I don't
how
know
it
if that's how
works.
that works.
Look, that's how this lore happened. All right.
Does
It
that
was
make
an
me king of
affected
the hookers?
spider, and it provided some good juice inside its venoms.
Oh my.
Well then.
Moving on.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Drillin,
Mm-hmm.
have you ever played Magic the Gathering? And if so, were you good at it? We
I
can
did.
extend this to any
and
sort of
I
card
was.
game. Oh yeah.
Believe it or not.
You fought other people with it then. I don't know how it works.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You obviously have to play against other
Well, I
people.
mean, like you go to like tournaments and stuff like Pokemon.
I did not go to tournaments. No.
So like a game shop or something, or just friends.
Mostly just friends.
Okay, that sounds fun. About like what year was this?
Oh. God, middle school. So like 15, 16 years ago.
This
Wow.
was in the before times.
You are
This-
When he
old.
was actually a man.
Wow, Averdye.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. That's cold-blooded, Everdye.
Look, tarantulas are cold-blooded. I don't know if that's true, actually.
Okay, Howell. Here's one for you. There's one for you,
Okay.
Howell. Have you ever appeared on YouTube?
Not as far as I'm aware.
I'll pick the next one up then. Do you wear ties? And if so, do you have a favorite style?
I mean, do I wear them regularly? Or...
Yes.
No, I do not wear them regularly. I actually do not like wearing them because I have to have the way to properly wear them. It almost strangles me.
So
It's
you don't
Really,
like wearing
generally
plus I
a
chokers.
pain.
Plus, I don't remember how to tie them, so I just have like one tie that's
You
permanently
should get like
tied.
the little clip-on ones then.
No, I go for the real thing. I just keep it tied up, so then whenever
Go big or
I
go home.
I just pull it loose a little bit and just pull it back over my head, put it back in the closet. When I need again, just put it back over my head, tighten it up, and I'm good to go.
I'm
Alright,
pretty
then.
sure my tie from the Navy, it's still tied from boot camp. Almost 10 years ago.
My
'Cause
dress
I
blues
just-
one is.
You don't have dress blues. That's my thing. You can't have it.
Alright.
I have dress blues.
Alright,
And I have
Pesky.
a fancy Stetson.
Mine's
This will
fancier.
be a fun one, Pesky.
Oh boy.
What was your least favorite part of being in the army?
Oh,
That list is extensive.
Like everything else.
Try to narrow it down.
God, where do I even start?
Oh god.
People in
Boots.
charge that should never be in charge of anything, and boots.
Boots?
Boots.
Are you referring
Boots.
to like the boots you wear on your shoes or the other boots?
The scrubs fresh out of boot camp who haven't a clue.
Ah,
The ones that are apparently now allowed to take selfies because reasons.
At boot
In
camp.
basic.
I thought they
I don't
weren't
get it.
allowed to take selfies.
Yeah, surprise.
Yeah. Surprise, surprise, they're allowed to have their phones now.
Dang.
Oh.
Snowflakes have gotta call mommy and daddy every night.
Yeah.
alright.
They're so special.
Scotty?
Yes.
If a halfling and a dwarf have a child, is it a full person?
I think that would just make them shorter, wouldn't it?
Like a micro?
Yeah.
Micro dwarf.
I don't know, Scott. You're the expert.
Spoiler, I'm actually not.
Well, you are now.
I do know that a dwarf and a half orc will make a dwark.
Oh.
Ha!
What do you think, Scott?
Oh,
I don't know. Like, I can't wrap my mind around the logic. Sorry.
All right, I'll give you a minute to think about it. Rivaldi,
Yep.
what is your record for the amount of bottles of wine you've had in one day? You seem like quite the drinker.
2 generally will knock me out.
Ah. I mean, wine bottles are pretty big, so.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
You just got like the
went
box
on the
wine.
defensive there. I see, Storm.
Averdeye, will your wedding be spider themed?
Please no.
And it actually will be, but not on purpose. They're just gonna just not
It's gonna
spend
come
money
out
to
of the
put, like,
walls.
this
The
creepy
location
basement.
is just going to be so bad that there's going to be spiders everywhere. It's going to be an old abandoned warehouse.
Yes.
What do you think, Averdeye?
What? Wait, what?
Will
Really?
your wedding be spider themed?
No.
Oh,
What is that? My actual question?
yes.
Yes.
What?
All you talk about is
Even
tarantulas
that.
and gungans.
And if it's Gungan themed, I'm never talking to you again.
You never talked to me in the
He's gonna
beginning.
hire the original Jar Jar Binks actor to come
Oh.
and, like, sign autographs.
He and I were
Officiate
gonna have
the
a
wedding.
we'll have a duel who speaks better Gungan.
Yeah. Like, you both know
That'll
the
be
language,
racist.
like Klingons.
That'll be the priest, and he'll be wearing the mocap suit.
Yeah.
Right.
With the fake head, like, standing up.
Alright. Drellin,
Mm-hmm.
just finding your number real quick. Have you ever owned a yo-yo, and if so, were you good at it?
Yes
Oh no.
and no.
About the same story for me, though.
And me.
Yep.
Look.
Alright. Have you ever owned a
Yo-yos.
pogo stick, Drellin?
I have never owned a pogo stick.
They
No.
seem very dangerous.
I have tried to pogo stick before. I've never owned one.
Oh, how'd the trying to go?
Actually fairly well.
They're not easy though.
I want to know what went through the minds of the creators of a pogo stick when they created the pogo stick.
I mean, it was probably something like, "Hey, I can take a stick and make you bounce really high."
Yep.
Seems like something a Marine would make.
Yeah, probably.
Alright, Howl.
Yeah?
There we go. Have you ever been in a position of authority?
Sort of. I've been the backup lead at work for some time.
That counts.
Of course, I really didn't like it, so I finally convinced the boss that, yeah, it's not a good idea to have me there, because basically it seemed like every time he was gone, that's when everything went wrong. And no matter whenever I took over, it always seemed like stupid stuff happened and things went bad, so... Wasn't a good position
Oh,
to be
God!
in.
Oh,
You okay-
well,
everything
Dusty
okay
just
over
died.
there?
Rip.
I just had a box of cookies thrown at me.
We heard him yell that.
Breakfast was delivered.
God.
The Girl Scouts are getting more aggressive with their sales pitches.
Jeez.
I don't know. I'm working on it.
Ah, Christ. Alright.
You know, I'm
So unprofessional.
I mean,
Really-
you're the one who
really
assumed I was professional.
I'm really
Look, I had to
reconsidering
be-
moving out there.
Alright. Pesky.
What?
Do you have beautiful hands?
Yes.
Are they soft?
I'm gonna follow that
They
up with another question, since that wasn't really great. What's your favorite band?
Disturbed.
Nice.
Alright.
Just
Nickelback.
that's
I like
no
Disturbed.
question. Yes. Been my favorite band since like middle school.
Alright, Scott, this one's a bit mathematical for you.
So 3 years ago.
Well, we all know I'm the best at numbers. So
How
this
much
will be
is
great.
200 horsepower in dwarf power?
1.
That is just ridiculous.
Well, given that it's a measure of strength, I would say 1 dwarf power is the equivalent to 100 horsepower.
Oh, that's pretty high.
Get wrecked.
All right. Wow.
I
Bit biased
don't know
there.
if dwarves are stronger than horses.
They're certainly smaller. I feel like I feel like the horse could trample you.
But dwarf.
I think so.
Rivaldi,
Yes.
another drinking-related question. How bad are your hangovers?
Depends on what I've had to drink and how much.
There you go. Have you ever had one in specific that was just terrible?
I've had a few of them where it's just like, I'm gonna be in bed till noon.
Yep. Aphrodite.
Yeah.
The average guy.
How many Gungans does it take to screw in a light bulb?
One.
God.
The Aphrodite.
Okay, there you go, folks. It's been answered here.
Look, the only one that's stupid among us is Jar Jar. I'm sorry.
All right.
Don't diss the Gungans just because we smart.
Strollin, I have the greatest question for you. Are you any good at egg and spoon races?
Believe it or not, yes. I have a
Wow.
wonderful sense of balance.
You've won many tournaments for egg and spoon races?
I've come in at the top 3 in every one I've been in.
Wow, nice.
Wow.
Nice.
That's actually kind of impressive.
Yeah.
Very nice. How many have you been in, though? Need to clarify that.
Let's see. Well,
More than one is an acceptable answer.
yeah, more than one. I'd say more than 10, actually.
Wow.
Where do you go where they have that many?
Boy Scouts.
Ah.
Oh.
That'll do it.
Yep. Also, random school events, believe it or not.
That makes sense.
I believe that.
Howl,
Yes.
if you were the ruler of your own country, and having seen you play Civ 5, I know where this is going, so please don't. If you were the ruler of your own country, would you name a city after yourself, or something you like? And if so, what would you name the city?
Boy.
Lasagna.
Because I've
Well,
seen what you name things in Civ 5.
Well,
It's
to
a
be fair,
scary
those are all
thing.
joke names, not
Uh-huh.
really serious names.
Uh-huh.
Ugh.
Sure.
I really don't know what I would call my capital city if I had one.
Howl Land.
No,
Howl
The
Land,
land of
yeah.
Howldia.
that'd take some time to think about because I
Mr.
always
City
need a lot
Howl.
of time to
Mr. Howl City.
Howl City.
Mr. City.
The Slumwell.
All right. Well, give it some thought, and I'll ask your next one with that one then next time.
Mr. Fister?
Pesky.
Markiplier kind of took that name.
He did, I know.
All right.
That man is my
Pesky.
hero. What?
According
Yeah.
to Pascal's law of hydraulics, what is the mathematical statement of the principle?
Get back.
Also, what's
Next
your favorite
question.
color?
Pink.
Red?
I like red too. There we go. Scott.
So help me God if this is another dwarf question.
No, it's not, I swear. The average human stomach is the size of a fist. How big is a dwarf's?
Next question, please.
Are dwarves technically people?
Considering people refers mostly to humans, the technical answer is no.
All right. Rivaldi,
Yeah.
have you ever appeared on TV or in a movie?
No. I have not
Yes, he
been.
has. I've seen him.
Do you want to?
Surprisingly enough, I have.
That's a lie. Yes, he has.
When did
what?
I appear on TV or a
Your
movie?
hands were in Ghostbusters. I remember you talking about this.
No.
I thought you
I
said
thought
they were.
were.
No.
You
I
said
was never
that.
on set.
Oh.
You can see my hands in the video of
Behind
some-
the scenes?
Yeah, behind the scenes of when
Yeah.
we were testing the.
Well, that counts.
Yeah.
We weren't on
technically.
set, right? This was not even with the skin on or anything. This was just a pure fiberglass shell.
But your
it
hands didn't have
counts.
the skin?
God.
Oh God, Rivaldi, you need help.
That was a bad day. Okay, it's just like the time that I put a drill through my hand.
All right.
Look, it fits in there. Feels good.
God.
It did not.
Okay. Averdi,
Yes.
In an earlier this is actually a pretty good question. In an earlier episode, you said Fallout 3 was your favorite RPG. Has that changed since playing 4?
That's actually a pretty good question.
I would say yes, but I've also mentioned in a previous podcast that in general, Fallout was my favorite. If I actually had to pick, it would have been 3.
Okay.
But yeah, Fallout 4, they did good. I got to be a raider. I got to pillage and destroy people
I actually have not played that DLC yet.
in the most awful ways ever.
All right. Drollin,
Mm-hmm.
who would you go gay for?
Obviously, Aberdeen.
Fantastic.
That is a good question. Markiplier, obviously.
All right, then.
Well, yeah.
There you go.
I mean, who wouldn't?
Very
I
little
mean,
hesitation
really.
there. All right. Hal, have you thought about your city?
Well, a little bit, but the only thing I can think of that would just sound cool, at least, would be actually be more like the name of my fortress, like manor house, whatever. Panzer Citadel.
Castle Howelstein?
Sort of like that. It would just be called the Panzer Citadel, the Armored Citadel. Experiment.
All right. I mean, that sounds good to me.
It sounds pretty cool.
I like it.
Alright.
I have another donation here.
Yeah.
Oh.
It says anonymous donated $50. However, we know who it is because they said you're doing a pretty great thing. Keep it going, guys. Winter. So it's Tam or Shadowflame.
Yay!
Yay.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much, Tam.
Thank you very
Tam.
much.
Who?
You are the bestest.
Very, very loved.
Much love.
Somebody
such
I met
wow.
on tour, and
And has quickly become upwards in one of my favorite people.
yes,
I was gonna
a
say,
very
isn't
good
Winter
person.
one of the Mandos
I don't
that
know.
you RP with?
Oh, I don't know. Joined Pathfinder.
Yeah, Pathfinder under that name.
Yeah.
All
That's
right.
where I know the
Oh.
name. I was gonna say, actually, speaking on that, now we're only $100 away from our goal.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thank you very much, Tam.
Yes, thank you.
All right. Where were we? Oh yeah, Howell, your next actual question. How many hats do you own?
I think maybe 5. I'd actually have to look around the house. I don't
How
really
many of
wear
them?
hats much anymore, though.
I don't like hats.
How many of them are
I love
top
hats.
Do you have any
I
top
don't have
hats?
any
Howell?
top.
I'm buying
No,
you a top
they're-
hat for Christmas.
Please don't.
Yeah, too late.
They're all-
It's
all my
already
hats
on.
are caps.
It's already on layaway.
Well, actually, no. I got some winter hats. A couple of them my mom knitted for me.
That's nice.
Aw.
Nice.
All right. Pesky. this is a
Oh,
good
boy.
one. Oh God.
Is it?
Yeah. On a scale of 1 to 10, how passionate of a lover are you? Scott, can you answer this one for him?
He's an abusive lover, sorry.
Yeah, it all depends on how much I paid them.
Uh,
I don't feel like you need to know the answer to that.
all right.
That is one hell of a question, though. Good job, sir.
Christ.
And then silence? Okay.
I think Storm's looking for questions or something.
I thought I
No,
was
I'm
next,
I'm
though.
kind of skimming through these to see which are not garbage. A lot of these are terrible. I'm sorry, my friend, who I won't name, but these are pretty bad. Oh, there we go, Scott. You ready?
But you haven't asked me a question.
Well,
Oh.
Scott's
What's
after
the
Pesky.
I'm messing with you.
All right, Scott.
Mm.
I've heard that car airbags can be dangerous to people of short stature. Are you okay?
Considering I've had only one wreck in my Mustang, I'm gonna have to go with, yeah, I'm fine.
All right, I'm going to ask you a second question then, because the next question is actually kind of serious, in that, well, it's not serious, but it actually relates to your Mustang, in that she says, You've mentioned your Mustang before. Where did you get it, if you're comfortable with saying so? And what model is it?
I bought it while I was in the military, so Pesky, go ahead and giggle. It's just an '08 V6.
You seem quite proud of it, and everything you've said.
Considering it's the first thing I bought to start building my credit, and it is now completely paid off, yes, I'm very proud.
Alright. Rivaldi,
Yep.
what's your favorite band?
Oh, that's tough to say. Currently, right now, it's Tupperware Remix Party.
Oh yeah? That's a name.
Yeah,
That is technically a name.
it is. It's they have done a few songs with Ninja Sex Party as well.
I was about to say that I thought that would be your answer.
No, I prefer the driving beats and just the rock style of Tupperware Remix Party a little more.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
Alright. Never Die.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually out of questions for you, so I'm gonna start asking you Skydeck questions.
What? That's all you had for me?
Since you were the
Yeah.
Skyjack before Skyjack was Skyjack.
I'm gonna start asking you Skydeck questions. Are you allowed to have a gun while you're on your security patrols? And if so, have you ever had to shoot someone?
Skydick was never able to shoot anything. He's a wuss.
No, this is for you, Averdye.
Oh,
Yeah,
Do you have a gun while on your security patrols?
yeah. I mean, it's always inside of pants.
All right, moving on.
Yeah.
I don't know
Drolin.
how exactly how to answer that, Store.
Drolin, would you rather? Oh, this is a fun one. Ready for this, Drolin?
Would you rather?
Would you rather have a man's top half and a woman's bottom half, or vice versa?
Oh.
I mean, both?
No,
Wait.
you can't. It'll just be the same gender. You gotta pick one.
I was about to say, it depending on the body type, you could already have like the woman's top and the man's bottom.
I mean,
Mhm.
you're not wrong.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jarlin. I'll pat you on the back, virtually.
I won't.
Oh.
I apologize for nothing.
Okay. So which one?
Men's top, women's bottom.
Oh.
I don't blame you.
It's the easiest.
Y'all smooth down there. The
All right.
smoothing.
Howl. Howl.
Oh, so wrong.
Are we going to call in the Majestic?
That's my question then.
What is your favorite food?
Favorite food?
Yeah. Pretty
Definitely
simple
pizza.
question. Pizza.
Pizza.
I can eat pizza every day, so I understand that.
I could too, but there has to be some variety, or at least has to be like decent pizza.
What do you put
But-
on your pizza?
I'm pretty simple. Usually just cheese and sausage or Canadian bacon as well.
That sounds
Sometimes
good.
Yeah, that's
That does
actually what I
sound
have
good.
now from Rosati's. But I do remember I did 1 week where I just took a week vacation, didn't go anywhere or do anything. I was literally just a bum week. So just
I need a week like that.
sat around. I bought like a week's for lunch and dinner. I just had frozen pizzas, the same like just Red Baron frozen pizzas, which are okay frozen pizzas in my opinion. But after like I think it was like Wednesday or like lunch on Thursday, I'm like, man, I'm kind of tired of this particular frozen pizza.
So
Need,
then
like,
you
a
ordered
different-
pizza.
No, I
My
I held out till Friday because Friday night's my pizza night.
my roommate will just eat pizza straight out of the freezer.
Oh,
I can eat it out
Freezer,
of
I
a-
don't know. The fridge, I will. The
Oh,
fridge,
yeah.
I will.
I like
peop-
cold
Yeah,
pizza.
but this is like frozen solid.
Ugh.
Oh, like not even heated up.
No, he'll just take it right out of the bag of the
Like
freezer.
just take
and
like a
start
Jack's
munching.
pizza and just start chomping on it. Will you at least take it out of the plastic?
Yes,
Okay,
which
That's-
half the time I don't think he even wants to do that.
but yes, pizza is definitely my favorite food.
Well, you could do so much with pizza too. So
Oh, Scotty.
I will say though that I've had pizza in Europe when I was in Germany. Well, actually, no, don't think I had it when I was in Germany. I had it when I was in Ireland. But their style of pizza I really do not like. I think it's mainly because they don't use nearly enough sauce. sauce really does make a pizza.
I actually had
Pizza. Sorry.
a lot of pizza in Afghanistan.
Really?
You
Yeah.
They
How's
make-
Afghani
It
pizza?
was good. It was actually
Okay.
really good. Lots of
Was it?
tastiness.
Was it? I mean, who was it made by? Was it made by the locals or was it made
Yeah.
by? Oh, okay.
Really?
Yeah, one of the local shops on Post was a little pizza joint,
Pretty neat.
Cool.
and it was like
That must be a lucrative business over there.
it was really good because it was like not greasy at all. Like it was all fresh
Yeah,
ingredients and everything.
that's one reason I don't usually get pepperonis because it's usually greasy.
All right.
I know
well,
Yeah.
my high school had the little box pizzas that you could get from the cafeteria, and if you got the pepperoni one, you'd have to literally just take it, turn it upside down on the cardboard, and like press down on it to squeeze out the excess grease. It would soak through the bottom, and it was
Yeah.
pretty thick cardboard.
Mm.
I
was
like
kinda
pizza,
gross.
but I don't like it if it's like nothing but grease. 'Cause then
Like
you don't taste anything else.
sadly, my stream just ended.
Oh,
I'm still watching it.
mine's still
Uh,
going.
My
So is
stream
mine.
ended in
Killing
the
me
terms
for it.
of the
a
game
close
crash.
second, actually no, it's not really a close second
Wait,
because it's kind of the
so
same
you're
thing as
watching me?
panzerata. Those are
Pasta?
amazing. No, panzerata. It's literally
Oh,
like
I don't know
you
what
know, like a
that is.
calzone. It's
Okay.
a calzone, but instead of being baked, it's deep fried.
Deep fried
Oh.
pizza. Has
A local
anyone ever
pizza-
thought about that?
A local pizza place has them. They're just amazing. Right, but anyways, we can move on to the other questions.
Yeah, now that we're all hungry.
Yeah, Jesus.
Well, unlike you guys, I still have a bunch of pizza left, so
And unlike you,
Ugh.
I still have a lot of food in general.
I have a bunch of money left over from being on set the other day, and
So
Getting
why
paid
not donate? The
I am
last
going to be.
$100
I'm not. I don't have $100 to donate, but I do have pizza money now.
All right.
Yeah, I've got
Pesky,
some money to toss
Next
in.
question
What?
for you. Do Jewish vampires still avoid crosses?
What?
I mean,
These are the questions that the people need to know.
Yeah.
I know, right?
You
That's
would know,
know,
Good
Pesky.
reporter.
You're the expert here.
Man.
I'm gonna say no. You don't fend them off with crosses. It's non-kosher foods. You just
Awesome.
like surround your bed with like pizza and cheeseburgers, and you're good.
Scott,
Hmm.
how do dwarves deal with cavalry charges? Their line is strong enough to take the hit through, but just sheer stats because Creative Assembly hates fun, and they refuse to break, so they have good charge defense, but without pikes and spears, how do you kill cavalry or force the enemy to avoid certain areas?
It must be difficult as a dwarf.
I'm gonna hurt your friend if I ever meet him.
It could be a her.
It is a her.
Oh, called it. Woo! I like her.
Once
already.
Averdye was right.
This is regarding Total Warhammer, Scott. You should know this.
Yeah, this one's actually a
How,
legitimate
how do you
question.
deal with cav charges as dwarves?
Mm,
Rifleman.
no, I'm honestly trying to think because normally I don't let them get close.
Just have lots of, you just focus like you're ranged out.
Mostly my artillery, my ranged, and if they're getting around my flank, I will sacrifice Pimp Daddy Grudgebear.
Oh,
All that does is give him more to write down in his emo book of poetry, though.
Mhm.
Damn, daddy.
all right.
Also, for whatever reason, Slayers are great counters to cav charges.
Yeah, jeez. All right, Rivaldi.
Yep.
Now we're getting a bit weird because I think she wasn't really sure what to ask next.
Oh, it's getting freaky. I like it.
Here, I have another vampire question.
Okay.
If vampires can't see their reflections, why is their hair always so neat?
That is a very
Huh.
good question. I would have to say that it's because they don't sleep in a general sense of like a normal bed. They just don't get like that bed head that you would have
That makes
when
sense.
you do sleep
that-
and you're
that makes
tossing and
sense.
turning.
Doesn't make
They're
sense.
pretty confined. So that's my answer to that.
All right.
I would also say that they do have human slaves, so
There you go. Good educated
Yeah.
answer, Rivaldi.
You're
I
welcome.
like
Oh.
mine better.
This is
Your-
a ramen
yours-
shop.
Could have also yours could also be true.
I think it kind of works together.
Yeah.
Averdye.
Mm-hmm.
Do they have the word dictionary in the dictionary?
Dictionary or actual word dictionary?
The word
The word
dictionary in the
dictionary.
dictionary.
Beats me.
Alright.
I would assume yes.
Wait, probably.
But then why
Right.
would you be looking up the word dictionary inside the dictionary?
Because maybe you don't know it actually is a dictionary.
Yeah, maybe you're trying to confirm.
Yeah? Huh?
I'm trying to look up the name of this thing that I don't. I need to know what the meaning of the dictionary is. I'm gonna look for it in this word book.
Alright, Drolan, here's a good one for you. All the ladies that want to get with Drolan, here's what you gotta do, alright? Drolan?
Oh boy.
Do you prefer athletic or academic members of the opposite sex?
Oh.
You know, honestly, academic.
Oh yeah.
hmm
Like brain over brawn.
I mean, a nice body doesn't hurt, but you know, somebody who isn't a complete just dipshit is nice too.
So
As
you're
Ron
not.
White said, can't fix stupid.
Exactly.
So you're not the kind to go after the same girls that Brian goes after,
No.
where they're an 11 out of 10, but they don't know how to spell their own name.
Yeah. You know, Eastern and Pacific time.
I mean, granted,
Oh.
Jordan does live in California, so
I do not.
No, he
it's
doesn't.
not intelligent. They don't know how to spell their name.
Corolla does not live in California.
I
That
live in
would be
Washington,
Vivaldi.
the state, not the
My
city.
head canon, all jokes, of course,
Averdye.
but it's still head canon.
No, Aphrodite.
God,
Yes. It's like refusing to believe that the Darksaber ever exists in Mando.
Alright, we're moving on. Hell,
Yes.
if you had to describe yourself as a flavor, what would it be?
Flavor Flay.
Oh no.
Ugh.
Get out.
No, I
That
will
was
not.
bad and you should feel bad.
I guess I would say bittersweet.
It's a flavor.
Yeah, bittersweet.
There you go.
Mhm.
Oh,
There.
okay.
I mean, bittersweet chocolate chips.
Didn't want to go with umami.
Very childish of you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright,
I
Pesky,
can't
here's,
really
a,
think of
here's, a,
anything
here's a
else.
good question for you, Pesky.
What?
If an ambulance is on its way to save someone and it runs someone over, like really runs them over, like freaking creams them, like the bumper just goes through their skull, does the ambulance stop to help them or focus on the person inside?
I mean, if they're confirmed dead, then screw it. Keep going.
Alright.
You take their head off. There's kind of nothing you can do.
Oh,
at that
here's a
point.
better one for you, Pesky, actually, because this is a very controversial question, alright?
Oh boy.
At a movie theater, which armrest is yours?
All of them.
Well, that depends on the girth of the person sitting next to you.
Oh, yeah?
Oh yeah, I mean,
That's-
you can only do so much to move a 200-pound arm.
I feel like this is
Ouch,
very
Pesky.
similar to
Ouch.
at least the same rule applies to the armrest on the airplane if you're sitting in the middle.
Yeah.
I've had that happen. I was sitting between like two very big people, and one of them was asleep and kept kind of slowly leaning towards me and just never moved their arm from the arm. It's like I literally would just sit, my knees pressed together, my elbows pressed together. It's like the whole flight.
Oh, that's why
Yeah,
I would never sit in
It
the
really
middle
kind of
seat.
depends. That's
I didn't have a choice.
Yeah, okay.
it. Also depends on if you actually know the people sitting next to you or not.
True.
Well, that's why you take airplane rides, to get to know.
I
Alright.
actually. Okay, yeah.
Alright, Scotty,
Mm.
are dwarves born with beards, or do they have to earn them through a trial of bloodshed and honor?
Excuse me?
Storm, I need to meet this friend of yours.
I don't.
These
Yes, you
questions
do.
are amazing.
These are translated from German to English, so a lot of them don't make sense.
That one makes perfect sense.
Yeah. I did
It really
rewrite a
does.
few of
Gonna
them.
go with they are born with them.
I think they pop out of the womb with like a full beard.
Yes.
Like that's the first thing that pops out. The doctor just grabs and just yanks the baby out.
Yeah. All right then.
like a Saiyan's hair, like it never changes. It's always the same.
Except
Data
for
form.
Except for Nappa.
So they grow into the beard.
well, except for facial hair and mustaches.
Rivaldi,
Mustache.
Yes.
do you believe in aliens?
I want to, but I'm not convinced by evidence yet that there are.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
You gotta wait.
Was
Very
there
rational way of thinking about it.
kind of on that? Was there ever anything else going on with that supposed superstructure thing,
I don't know.
or was that just kind of all bullshit? Because I think it was all
I
bullshit.
think it was bullshit.
I heard that there was something like that, and I haven't heard anything about it since.
Yeah,
I'm
me
just
neither.
Going towards
That's-
bullshit.
leaning towards bullshit.
Yeah, me too.
Usually bullshit though gets called out and people realize it, but
Well,
we
well,
haven't
if it was
heard
also,
anything at all.
if it was also a
Yeah.
fact, then we probably would have also heard about it.
That's
Right.
true.
Not
it was a
necessarily. A lot of
government
governments
cover-up.
like to keep things. Yeah,
Well,
if something's
I mean,
leak and then
if-
you have not hear anything else about it, it could potentially be true, and the government is keeping quiet about it, or it's bullshit.
well, Dorito Mussolini is also telling everybody to shut their mouths about science. So
Politics. Let's
Look,
continue.
that's
Yeah.
fact.
stupid.
Let's move on. Aradai,
Yes. Dang it.
can you daydream at night?
Yes, you can. If
All
you're
right.
up all night and sleeping during the day, you can definitely daydream.
I suppose then if you're up all night, then the night is your day.
If you're up all night for good
Yeah,
fun.
that makes
No.
sense.
Damn, some advertising actually makes sense in for the first time
All right.
in his life.
Don't
Surprise,
stretch it.
surprise.
Drolin?
Hmm.
Can crop circles be square?
I missed.
Oh.
I believe by the nature of their definition, no.
That makes sense. Thank you. Howl,
Uh
if a mime is arrested, do they tell him he has a right to talk?
huh. I'm pretty sure they just go through the normal reading of rights.
Yeah. Are there still
Otherwise,
mimes
they get special
outside of
treatment.
France?
I think so.
Yes.
Probably.
I saw one in Chicago
I
once.
was gonna say they're
Oh.
called
Chicago
performance
don't count.
artists,
think I
and no
s-
one talks to them anyway.
Think I saw one when I was on tour in Austria. Or Salzburg, Austria. That's the only place in Austria I went to.
That is outside of France.
All right.
Austria would be cool to go to.
Salzburg
Yeah.
was a really cool city.
I have
I
not
was
been
just-
to Europe really.
I was kind of disappointed. I didn't have enough cash at the time to actually go into the. They have like fortress up on a big hill in the city. I wanted to go take a tour of that, but I didn't have the euros to actually go in.
And then see if you could buy it.
Ha!
Well, that would have been nice, but
All right, Pesky, I have a science question now for you.
Oh boy.
If milk goes bad if not refrigerated, why does it not go bad while inside the cow?
Um. Hold on. Let me think about this one.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right, I got it.
Oh, yeah?
So it doesn't go bad inside the cow because generally
cow.
the color of cold and snow is white, and most cows are white. Therefore, the interior of all cows must be cold. They
There
are
you go.
mobile refrifrigeration units.
I was thinking of the
That's
same
amazing.
thing. Mobile
Illuminati
refrigeration.
confirmed.
No, don't add that part.
Man, you were
Awesome.
reaching for that one.
All right. Scott,
Oh no.
if I go to an adoption agency, is it possible to specifically only adopt children with dwarfism? I'm asking for a friend.
Hey, what your friend does in their personal life, that's on them.
All right. There's only one Scott question left.
Oh.
So I
Wanna
think
get it out of the
we'll-
Sad that
way?
there was no
Yeah, I
more
think
Aberdite
we'll-
questions. I mean, granted, I'm not that
Yeah, let's
important,
just
but
just
damn.
go down the list of remaining since we're all pretty much at the end. I'll go down the list of there's only Rivaldi, Scott, and pesky questions left. So mostly
right.
pesky ones.
Someone's interested, potentially.
A lot of them are very odd though. So
Ooh.
Scott, The final question is, shit. Hang on, I forgot how to pronounce this.
That's not a question.
No, it's not.
That's a statement.
That's fact, sir.
It's fact.
Can short people... Okay, can a short person talk down to a taller person, Scott?
I did it to my boots all the time.
There you go. Alright. I'm so sorry, Scott.
I'm
I
not.
hate you.
That's amazing.
Oh. There's one Rivaldi one left.
All right.
You've spoken about Ninja Sex Party on the podcast before several times. What's your favorite song from them?
Oh, that's
This is
That's a
where he
tough
reveals
answer.
he's not a fan.
no. One of my all-time favorites has to be Dinosaur Laser Fight, but at the same time, I just want to dance. It's just a song that I can play at any time and smile. So it's a toss-up between those two.
Good choices.
Alright. Let's get through the many pesky questions there are then. The rest of you can help out. Because most of these are not actually directed at Pesky, they're just random questions I was told to ask him.
You were told. Oh, you take orders.
Well, it's listed under the Ask Pesky section. Why is the Lone Ranger called Lone if he always has Tonto with him?
Tonto doesn't count as a person.
Wow!
Wow, no hesitation.
Look, if you ever have a
Ouch.
hesitation about stuff like that,
Jesus.
I
What?
applaud
He's a
you,
sidekick.
Pesky.
Sidekicks aren't people.
you,
Where
sir,
were you guys going
you
with
need
that?
help.
That is very true. Look at Robin.
Right?
Alright. It says, I do not know how American law works. If you are asked to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, and you are the main witness, what if you say no?
I
That's a good
mean,
question.
if you are asked to or told to.
Well, it's like, do you swear to, is what they say in
Oh.
court, you know?
I mean, I've never seen a case where somebody says no, but I can't imagine that if you're the witness, then you're, like, obliged to.
There you
Well-
go.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not the one on trial, so it's like, if you just say no, what can they actually do? I'm kind of actually curious about this now. I might look this up later.
Alright.
Same, to be honest.
If Mars had earthquakes, would they be called Marsquakes?
Yes.
I'm gonna go with yes.
Alright.
Why not?
If Wile E. Coyote had enough money to buy all that Acme stuff, she spelled this ACMEH, so I guess the translation's a bit weird. Stuff, why didn't he just buy dinner?
Because that would make him a quitter.
There you go.
And quitters never
American
win.
hero.
Exactly.
Why is it called a funny bone when if you hit it, it's not funny at all?
Because it's
Because
funny
it's funny
to
to
everyone
other
else.
people.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good point. Do
'em
Chinese
coming.
people get English sayings tattooed on their bodies?
I'm gonna go with yes.
I have actually seen proof of that, yes.
Yeah,
well then.
they have it on
No.
their shirts too. It says the weirdest things ever. It makes you want to face palm.
If God sneezes, what do you say?
Bless you.
We're
Uh,
fucked.
I'll help Satan.
Swear jar.
If the
Worth
FBI
it.
breaks down your door, do they have to pay for it?
No.
I'm gonna go with no.
Why can't donuts be square?
Why
I've seen
can't
square
donuts
donuts.
have
I've seen
friends?
square donuts.
Awesome.
They are
I have
very
also
much
seen
a thing.
rectangular donuts.
Yes.
They're called maple bars.
If there's a speed of sound and a speed of light, is there a speed of smell?
Yes.
Yep.
Do coffins have lifetime guarantees?
Oh.
That is a good one.
That's
Whose lifetime?
Uncertain. Which is, doesn't detail it.
Hmm.
Also, better
You know what?
plots are generally like 75 years, I think.
I am gonna go with it depends on what the coffin's made out of.
Alright then.
monogamy.
Monogamy?
Mahogany.
Why is a carrot
Mahogany.
more orange than an orange?
Why is what more
A
orange?
carrot is more orange than an orange.
Because they discovered the orange first,
There you go.
and then they're like, ah, shit, what do we name this one?
Pointy orange thing.
That
If
just
a bee-
doesn't sell well.
If a bee is allergic to pollen, would it get the hives?
Yes.
I feel that one's more of a dad joke than an actual question.
There's a lot of coffin-related questions in here.
Can
Why
you hear
did they
me
lock
face
the
What kind of
lid on
person
a
does she
coffin?
think I am?
Your friend is kind of morbid.
A little bit. She's German, so I mean, they don't have senses of humor. Why don't women put pictures of their missing husbands on beer cans?
Legit
Why don't they-
question.
Why don't they
Seriously.
put... You know what? Generally, it's because they don't want them to be found.
There you go.
They're
That's fair.
quite happy.
Why does a round pizza come in a square box?
And these are some
Because-
deep questions.
Yeah.
They are. I mean, these are good. I'm gonna
Well,
go
actually-
with somebody thought it was funny a long time ago. They're like, look, we're gonna send them a square box, but their food's gonna be in a circle. They're not gonna know what to do.
But then again, have you ever seen a circuit box?
It wouldn't be a box then, would it?
Oh,
Exactly.
I'd still have the, the
It would be
edges
made
and
out of the
everything.
same material, but it wouldn't be a box.
Well, what's a
Boxes
hat
are all
box, though?
square and
All right. Move
Yeah,
on. It's just a few more, and then we'll wrap up because there's
that's
like 40
that's
left.
a good one.
Why doesn't Tarzan have the biggest beard ever?
Some people
You know what?
are incapable of growing facial hair.
All right.
I was gonna go with they needed to show he was actually white.
Oh.
Rude.
Whose cruel idea was to put an S in the word lisp?
Oh,
I want to take
I think
credit
it's
for
part
that,
of
but I can't.
I think it's probably the same person that determined that the phobia for fear of really long words is in fact a really long word.
Oh yeah.
Why does Pluto live in a doghouse, eat dog food, but Goofy, who is also a dog, live in a condo and drive a car? And why is Mickey Mouse bigger than his dog, Pluto?
Because Goofy is actually a cow.
Because Pluto
What?
is the brown one?
Racist.
hold on. Where did you get that he was a cow?
Yeah, I'm a
Disney.
little confused. I'm pretty sure he's a dog.
Disney has stated that he is a cow.
Seriously?
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
When did they
There
say
goes
that?
my childhood.
I learned something new today.
Yeah,
I literally
I've
watched
gone
an
my
old-
whole life thinking he was a dog.
I've seen a very
Same.
old, very old tune of when he first showed up, and they made him sign like a contract in the cartoon. He signed his Dippy dog,
All right, we'll
Yeah.
and then he changed his name to Goofy.
we'll do like 5 more, and then we'll call it for today.
Okay.
Okay.
Look,
Um,
there's no need for 5.
Don't be sad that your questions ran out
Oh,
first.
never mind.
I am salty.
Ha! Get me some good ones.
yeah, I'm looking. Why do they call it raw sewage? Is there refined sewage?
Yes, it's called Chinese food.
Oh.
Actually, the question immediately after this is, what do people in China call their good plates?
Call their good plates?
We call our good plates China.
Oh.
Oh.
Why are they called China? Because they are made from porcelain, which was originally only from China.
No, why do people or what do people in China call their good plates if people in America call their good plates China?
Porcelain.
There you go.
You know what? I was gonna say American, but then the expectation
Well.
would be every plate has a gun strapped to it.
Yeah.
What you got?
When Popeye blows through his pipe, why doesn't his face get sprayed with burning ash, causing him to scream in agonizing pain as his skin is melted slowly away by burning ash?
Because Popeye is a real man and he couldn't be given a damn about that.
All right. Was Mary and Joseph surnamed Christ before Jesus was born?
I'm gonna go
no,
with yes.
because Jesus is known as the Christ.
Ah.
Oh. Well, see, I have learned something that I care nothing about.
Mm-hmm.
Next.
Can a
Oh,
can a
boy.
hearse carrying a corpse drive in the carpool lane?
Only
Oh,
if
I
it's
mean-
in the passenger seat.
I'm gonna
Technically.
say yes.
Okay.
what was that?
I think we'll call it there. Oh, there is actually one final Scott one.
Oh no.
If I have my legs amputated, would I have to change my height and weight on my driver's license? Did you?
Oh my god.
Oh.
I'm so sorry, Scott. You don't have to
That's-
answer the
You know,
second one.
I don't even know.
That is majestic.
That's pretty bad. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. But funny.
It is.
Okay.
You did not have to mention that, Rivaldi. We all knew this, but we are respectable.
Jesus Christ. All right. I
Yes?
think we'll go 5.
What? You said my cousin's name, Jesus Cristo.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's we'll wrap up there a little bit longer than we expected. There you go. Thank you everyone for listening once more to the ASG podcasto, as everybody says. And
Podcast.
yep. I have,
Oh, boy.
of course,
We don't
been
add
your,
O's to the end of every word to make
I
it
of course
Spanish.
have been your host
How do you
Storm,
explain burrito?
and
Look,
with me
it's just a burrito.
has been, of course, go on.
Oh.
Scotty.
Is that where you're going with that?
Yeah, that's what we always do.
I don't believe you.
Oh my
We don't
God,
ever
Pastor.
believe you.
Scott did his. Scott was on cue.
I mean,
Thank you,
it took him
Scott.
a couple seconds.
And the Tarantula King
He's a busy
Aphrodite is
man.
here. Saying goodbye.
I'm pesky.
I'm Jordan.
And I'm Mr. Howell.
I'm
Are you a
Rivaldi.
mister?
Saying goodbye and thanks to all those who have been donating so far.